Beleza. Acho que tá tudo certinho aqui pra começar. Eu acho. Faz tempo que eu não faço live, então se tiver alguma coisa zoada é porque eu esqueci alguma configuração. Mas eu acho que eu não esqueci nada dessa vez. Acho. Tenho certeza? Obviamente que não. Mas acho que eu não esqueci nada. Só mudar a qualidade aqui do meu preview. Pronto. Que não fica pesando no notebook. Não que me importe muito, né? Com ele ficar pesado no notebook. Acho que nem. Notebook diferente no celular, ele é mais resistente aí. Fazer umas missões secundárias aqui. E tentar fazer alguma missão principal. Aqui mesmo tem um cubinho pra gente resolver. Aproveitar e resolver esse cubo, né? Tá. Mas ele tem que ficar com a outra face pra cá. Ah, não. Pode ser essa aqui. Foi. Tesouro abundante. Nunca sai nenhum dos itens que eu quero, cara. Esse jogo é regulado pra caramba pra dar item bom. Aliás... Tem uma coisinha ali que eu não peguei ainda. Até que... Já compensa dar um teleporte? Acho que compensa. Nossa, tem um monte de coisa aqui que eu não peguei. Misericórdia. Vou pegar todas essas coisas que estão faltando, vai.
One zero one zero one zero is the way.
The Matrix offers a glimpse.
Beleza. Resolver os puzzlezinhos aí, só pra pegar uns recursos. Foram aqui. É isso? Não, não é isso. É aqui. Eu errei o lado. Esse aqui, esse aqui. Agora sim. Será que...
The Matrix offers a glimpse.
Vou pegar isso aqui. Ó, falando, nunca vem os itens que eu quero, velho.
The Matrix offers a glimpse.
Ah, tudo bem, né? Bora. Ainda não fiz school.
Wanna spar?
Aí, pega. Ixi, é um que puxa pra vários cantos. Não. Esse daqui tem que ser lá em cima porque ele tem 3 elos. Esse eu puxo aqui pro lado. Só falta puxar esse pra baixo. Agora... Isso é quase igual ao que eu fiz da outra vez. Esse daqui. Esse pra cá e... Esse pra cá. Foi.
Time well spent. The Matrix of Prescience Ultimate.
Ok. Fizemos os que davam pra fazer. Saiu o iconezinho daqui, né? Aí. Tem vários itenzinhos que a gente não fez. Ô, Portugas! Como é que você tá, meu caro? Seja bem-vindo. Seja bem-vinda também, Bianca. Como é que vocês estão? É pra cá mesmo. Deixa eu ver, ataque físico. Ataque de raio. Não tem ninguém com ataque de raio no time? Não. Vou trocar o time. Tirar o Dan Hang. Vamos colocar... Isso. Silly. Esse time aqui mesmo. Tentar não entrar na luta aqui. Se conseguir passar sem ter que lutar, melhor. Beleza. Oh, aí sim, Portugas. Como é que vocês estão aí? Mano, deu uma sumida. Mas é que eu tô estudando horrores, cara. Aliás, só tô estudando, cara. Finalmente tô fazendo live desse jogo. Você gosta desse jogo, Bianca?
Time well spent.
Assim, teve uma época que eu fiquei meio viciadinho nesse jogo. Eu joguei todas as missões aqui do modo história, uma em sequência da outra. Não, é porque eu tô estudando pra várias coisas. Tô estudando pra concurso, tô estudando pra pós, tô estudando pra uns cursos aí que eu tô fazendo. Nossa! Tava falando, inclusive, hoje pra minha namorada que eu tô virando um maníaco dos estudos. Maníaco dos cursos. Nossa. Só tem estudado aí ultimamente. Bora resolver esse. Você adora esse jogo? Oh, aí sim. Não, porque eu tô estudando muito. Estudado tanto que não tem sobrado nem muito tempo pra fazer outras coisas, tá ligado? É, tá certo aqui.
Not bad at all.
Não, é que eu tô numa pilha
Well spent.
de, tipo, me aperfeiçoar e fazer algumas coisas, assim, diferentes. Inclusive, nesse final de semana eu vou fazer uma coisa bem diferente. Eu já devia ter feito antes, na verdade, na minha vida. Porque, assim, eu fiz faculdade de jogos, né? Não terminei a faculdade de jogos, mas fiz, né? Faculdade de jogos digitais. E na faculdade de jogos digitais tinha muito incentivo a gente participar de game jams, né? São assim, 3 dias que você fica meio que isolado, só programando algum jogo, né? E aí eu acabei nunca fazendo, né? Nunca participando de nenhuma game jam. Apesar de ter tido várias oportunidades de participar. Porque eu sempre fui meio isolado, sempre fui muito tímido. E aí, esse final de semana aqui eu vou participar da minha primeira game jam. Se eu tenho jogos em mídia física ou em mídia digital, tenho... Depende do jogo. Hoje em dia eu tenho muito mais jogo em mídia digital do que mídia física, mas eu ainda tenho muita mídia física. É que hoje eu tenho mais jogos em mídia digital. Mas ainda tenho muita mídia física aqui. Na verdade, se eu tivesse mais dinheiro, eu teria mais mídia física ainda. Eu gosto de colecionar. Sempre gostei de colecionar as coisas, assim. E de tudo, né? Tipo, quer dizer, quase de tudo. Eu sempre fui uma pessoa que, se pudesse, colecionava um monte de coisa. É. Tem uns shorts que eu mostro, né? Parte da minha coleção. De lá pra cá eu tenho. Comprei mais alguns. Então. Aumentou um pouquinho. Mas assim, ainda é muito jogo. Muito jogo mesmo. Mídia física. Mas hoje em dia eu tenho mais mídia digital. É aquilo, né? Às vezes o jogo em mídia digital ele fica em promoção, e é uma promoção que a mídia física dificilmente vai atingir o mesmo valor. Três.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need.
I'm a mushroom. I'm so sad.
Nossa, que cogumelo triste, cara. Tá, ainda tem 3 cartazes pra procurar. 3 ou 2? Não, nem precisava de procurar os outros cartazes, só esse. Qual a história desse jogo? Então, a protagonista, ela é basicamente um fantoche. Ela foi criada só pra ser o receptáculo de um artefato místico que é chamado de Stellaron. Esse Stellaron, ele é tão poderoso que ele pode, tipo, mudar o clima de um planeta inteiro. Só que a protagonista, ela, assim, ela não sabe exatamente o que ela deve fazer, né? Ela só desperta uns poderes muito loucos aí e decidiu embarcar com os caras que viajam, né, o universo inteiro pra ver se ela descobre o que ela tem que fazer com esse poder. Ela simplesmente não sabe, ela só sabe que ela tem esse poder. Nossa, não tem nenhuma opção legal aqui. Ou eu falo que a poesia do cara é horrível, ou que também não gostaria do cara. Tá, acho que ele gostou dessa opção. Hum... Ixi, não vi o que passou aqui. Até o santuário. Live de Atomic Heart. De Atomic Heart é meio difícil, hein? Consertar o bichinho.
Wanna spar?
Então, Atomic Heart eu acho muito difícil trazer live. Eu tô querendo trazer live de algum Metroidvania aí da vida. Voltar a jogar, sei lá, Hollow Knight ou jogar aquele que saiu até a continuação, Blasphemous. Eu acho que eu também tenho, e eu nunca joguei, o Dead Cells. Tava pensando em trazer algum desses. Pô, Sonic também, Sonic é legal. O último Sonic apesar de que o último Sonic que eu joguei foi o Sonic Mania. Que é isso, Victor? Então, é que Atomic Heart é em primeira pessoa, né? Jogo em primeira pessoa normalmente não me dou muito bem. Escreve poema para conquistar o coração de uma bela donzela. Gado. Gado demais. Então, eu vi que lançou um Sonic novo aí, que é um Sonic bem estilo Sonics antigos, né? Apesar do pessoal não ter gostado muito, me deu vontade de jogar ele. Sou um poeta, não o Waze. O cara conhece o aplicativo, velho. Ok. Ixi, não dá pra teleportar pra lá? Não. Não tem nem um atalhozinho perto, né? Tudo longe. Transportar para essa daqui. É a única que tá mais ou menos perto. Sonic antigo ou Sonic novo? Ah, eu sou suspeito pra falar, mas... Do meu ponto de vista, o Sonic antigo... melhor. Mas é aquilo, né? Eu sou suspeito pra falar. Sempre preferi... O clássico. Sempre preferi o clássico. Até tem alguns Sonics dos mais novos que são bons. Alguns.
That'll take more than medicine. Turn it up.
What a headache.
Tipo, esse último Sonic 3D que eles lançaram, eu achei legal, cara.
Pretty good crowd today.
Justin, just a
O
little.
último, que é o Frontiers. Acho que é o Frontiers.
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
So you are afraid of me. Disappear among the sea of
Bora.
illusions of the...
Fatia o porquinho.
Who's next?
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Naughty child. Turn it up.
Don't mess with me.
Nossa, no PlayStation 5 esse jogo é muito barato. Muito bom, muito bonito, aliás. Se eu perco à toa nos jogos, depende, cara. Nossa, jogo de plataforma... Jogo de plataforma, eu direto caio em buraco. Sou horrível em jogo de plataforma.
Keep up.
What a headache. I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all?
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Curar ele, né?
That's better.
You have my
Tá com pouca vida.
Let's rock.
Boa.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Uma área nova, né? Que eu não tinha explorado ainda. É, não explorei essa parte ainda. Aliás, não sei nem se esse é o caminho para qual tenho que ir. Tá, ativamos uma quest secundária sem querer aqui. E vai pra onde? Comissão de artesanato. Nossa, eu tô perdido. Eu não sei como eu vou pra esse lugar aqui que ele tá marcando.
What was that? Was that the room?
Ah, tem um elevador. Jogos da Segunda Guerra. Nossa, açaizinho. Oxi, queria, hein? Tá frio aqui em São Paulo, mas eu gosto de açaí, independente de tá frio, de tá calor. Então, já gostei bastante de jogo assim, mas na época a minha cinetose não era tão forte, né? Esse é o problema. Hoje em dia minha cinetose tá bem mais forte do que era antes. Então na época eu conseguia jogar Battlefield, Call of Duty. Hoje em dia eu não consigo mais. Tô achando que eu tô indo pro lugar errado. Itemzinho. Tem um inimigo forte ali. Tá, gelo, raio, físicos e cisalhamento. Eu só não tenho cisalhamento. Presente de Dia das Crianças? Ixi. É difícil, hein? Eu tenho quantos anos? Agora eu tenho 36. Tô velho.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Ready to
Ah, você perguntou pra Bianca.
You can fight it or rock with it.
A sinal de que eu tô precisando rever meu grau.
Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Keep up. That's it.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of
Beleza.
illusions of the past.
Ah, mas aí tudo depende da condição financeira, né? Por exemplo, filho de rico é sempre rico.
Is that all?
Deve ganhar presente de Dia das Crianças mesmo depois dos 20.
Turn it up.
Don't mess with me.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Who's next?
This ends here.
I'll end your misery. Yeah! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Beleza.
I'm okay.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Now, time for the main event.
Hope you're prepared.
Time for the main event.
Vou aproveitar pra curar. Que acho que são duas... Acho que são 2 rodadas.
Keep up.
Is that all?
What a headache. I'll end your misery. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of
Bora.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for a shot. Nap time. Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock.
Don't mess with me.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Is that all?
That'll take more than medicine. This song's for you. Turn it up.
This ends here.
Sabia que ele ia chamar reforço.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Ah, a idade de vocês é parecida.
I'm okay. Nap time. I'm okay. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Just a
Bora.
think nothing of it. Ready to jam.
So you are afraid of me. Yeah! I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ixi.
This ends here.
What a headache. Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Is that all?
Naughty child. Turn it up. I'm okay.
O que aconteceu com você às 5 da manhã? Você mijou?
Don't mess with me.
Bora.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Pretty good crowd today.
Mano, esses bichos são resistentes demais.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Algo balançando no seu pé?
Who's next?
E era o quê?
Naughty child.
This song's for you.
Turn it up. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
What a headache.
É, gato adora fazer isso, né?
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Keep up.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Naughty child.
This ends here.
Mano, que bicho resistente, cara.
Turn it up.
What a headache.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Hope you're prepared. You have my gratitude.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to
In the
jam.
name of Landau,
Nossa, 7 gato é muito gato, gente.
forged in ice.
Eu acho que um gato já dá trabalho. Se for um gato encapetado, né?
Let's rock.
This ends here.
Who's next?
Dependendo do gato.
Is that all?
Naughty child.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of
Ai,
butterflies.
morre.
Illusions of the past.
Nossa, finalmente. De novo, um item que nem... Ah... Pô, essa passagem aqui não estava aberta da outra vez. Passagem é nova.
Time well spent.
E aqui tem um outro elevador. Seus gatos são calmos? Nossa, teve a sorte de ter 7 gatos e os 7 gatos serem calmos? Isso é que eu chamo de sorte, hein? O jogo é difícil? Cara, eu tomei game over algumas vezes nele, por assim dizer. Não acho que ele seja exatamente muito difícil, né? Não acho que ele seja exatamente muito difícil, mas é aquilo, né? Você tem que investir algum tempo nele pra você ficar forte. Então, por exemplo, não tô morrendo aqui enfrentando os bichos. Mas eu demorei mó cota, né? Pra derrotar uns bichos que nem é chefe, nem nada. Os chefes em si, já tomei game over umas 3 vezes em chefe. Voltou a dormir? Às vezes é a melhor coisa mesmo. Ah, esse eu pretendo platinar. Esse aqui nem é muito difícil de platinar, não. Esse só é demorado. Esse só é demorado.
You have my gratitude.
What a headache.
Now.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
É, não. Isso não é nada, não.
Let's rock.
This ends here. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Who's next?
Pretty good crowd today.
Don't mess with me.
Is that...
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Eu espero que não sejam coisas vivas. Se forem coisas mortas, acho que tudo bem. É, acho que a gente tem que ter mais medo das coisas vivas do que das coisas mortas.
Songs for you. Keep up.
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it or rock with it.
You have my gratitude.
What a headache. I'll end your misery. Who's next?
Pretty good crowd today.
Hope you're prepared.
É, não, as coisas vivas são muito piores. As coisas mortas, elas podem dar medo, mas elas nunca vão fazer nada com você. Além de te assustar.
free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Mano, são quantos? São 4? O maluco tem um cadeado pra mim, né, velho? Tá, beleza. Temos o ábaco de Jade, mas aparentemente faltam outros. E quest secundária mais grande, né? Se é que dá pra chamar isso de quest secundária. Um sentimento normal? Acho de boa. Mas tem uma coisa que eu posso dizer é que é normal se sentir estranho.
That's better.
You have my gratitude.
Turn it up.
Don't mess with me.
That'll take more than medicine. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Beleza.
So you are afraid of me.
Flores de Luiz ficou engraçado. Tá.
Hope you're prepared. Is that all?
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
I'm okay.
In the name of Landau, a will forged
Beleza.
never falters.
Just in time.
Ele só tá querendo causar aí. Vocês não sacaram ainda?
Nap time.
Songs for you.
Turn it up.
This ends here.
Time for a shot.
Keep up!
Hope you're prepared.
Bom, eu sou uma pessoa zero mística.
Is that all?
Nunca me aconteceu nada de experiências paranormais, então
We caught them unawares.
tendo a não acreditar em nada disso. Se for verdade, eu duvido muito que seja.
Well done.
É aquilo que eu falei, né? Eu sou uma pessoa zero mística, então nunca aconteceu nada desse tipo comigo. E, consequentemente, eu não acredito em nada que é paranormal. Tanto que o pessoal me conta as histórias, assim, paranormais, assim, de vez em quando, eu não tenho medo nenhum. Tem uma sombra ali. Ah, tem gente que fala que é sorte mesmo. Se é sorte ou não, não sei. Só sei que nunca senti nada, nunca... Como é que se diz? Não tive nenhuma experiência corpórea, extracorpórea, nada. Absolutamente nada. Esse monstro é nível 50. Ah, dá pra enfrentar ele, mas... Só vim aqui pra marcar o checkpoint já tá ótimo pra mim. Que aí a gente pode fazer as... Passar pra segunda parte da quest secundária, né?
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
Ah, agora nem a Bianca acredita, né? A Bianca ainda tava em dúvida se acreditava ou não. Mas, pô, 27 vezes é muita vez, cara.
You need to keep on living.
Você tá mais azarado do que o cara mais azarado lá do mundo. O cara que sobreviveu a, acho que, se eu não me engano, 2 quedas de avião, 3 descarrilhamentos de trem, 2 acidentes com caminhão. E acho que, se eu não me engano, 2 raios. Esse cara, inclusive, tá no Guinness lá, no livro dos recordes. Piores coisas que o ser humano pode sentir? Ah, não sei. Eu tive várias doenças aí que me deram umas dores. Eu tenho pedra no rim com frequência, né? Pedra no rim, o pessoal fala que é uma das piores dores que se pode ter. Cena de despedida emocionante. Ah, vamos lá tirar a foto pro bicho, vai. A outra tá do outro lado e tem uma na ponte. Ah, mas os caras lá do baque, natural passar longe ali, né? Falou, Vitor. Não dá pra dizer que é sobrenatural, mas nenhum dos caras lá de baque chega a ser natural, né? No mínimo é os corpos ali que é... Parece que o cara toma uma bomba tem uns 3 anos. De vez em quando eu me lembro até aqueles caras que injeta silicone industrial, tá ligado? Que fica o negócio tudo torto. Ah, só falta mais uma. Nossa, mano, questzinha longa, hein? É uma missão secundária. Bora. O físico de silicone é muito estranho. Olha, depende do tanto de silicone, né? Tem gente que põe silicone que mal dá pra perceber que é siliconado. Mas tem a galera que é uns exageros ali que você... Aham. Parece que isso é natural. Mano, que cara folgado dessa quest. Ok. Teleportar pra ficar mais próximo, né?
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
Bora. Tá, finalmente eu acho que é o último, hein? É o último. Subiu até um troféuzinho.
The things of days past are shaped anew through the years.
Agora... Ah! Nossa. É saudade de sair pra comer um lanche. Acabou, né? Ou não? Nossa, não acabou. Perdeu muita coisa? Não. Não, cara, as músicas desse jogo aqui são boas. Pior que assim,
101010.
quando é pra ter uma música mais de tensão, de clímax, as músicas são boas também. Teve música que eu baixei na minha playlist do Spotify pra ficar ouvindo, cara. Cara, foi rejeitado. Merecia, né? Merecia. Você também repara nas músicas do jogo? Cara, tem jogo que as músicas não despertam nada, mas esse jogo aqui, algumas músicas foram muito boas. As que foram realmente boas eu baixei, né? Tive umas 3 músicas que eu baixei aqui desse jogo. Não merecia? Não, esse cara merecia sim. Presente bem legal, fazer um discurso comovente. Cara, já joguei muito jogo de Naruto. Aliás, tá pra lançar, né, um novo.
101010.
Queria tanto que a Bandai Namco me mandasse. Nossa, foram namorados em 2 vidas passadas. Acho que depende, né? Assim, eu joguei jogo de Naruto desde o jogo de Naruto de PlayStation 2. Os Naruto Ultimate Axel.
Did the Divination Commission put able to speak nonsense on that job post?
É, tinha muito jogo bom de Naruto no PlayStation 2, muito.
Did the Divination Commission put able to speak nonsense on that job post?
É, mano, a mina não tá afim de paixão, não. Ela tá focada no trabalho.
101010 is
Storm 5? Mas tem o 5? Eu lembro do 4. Aí os Naruto Ultimate Axel eu acho que vai até o 5. Agora o Storm acho que vai só até o 4. Se eu tenho jogos no celular, tem alguns. Esse daqui, por exemplo, eu tenho no celular. Ele roda no celular também. Quando eu tava operado, né, do rim, eu fiquei jogando esse jogo. Mas eu tenho alguns outros jogos, tipo, bem básicos, tipo Sudoku. Ah, o Ultimate Ninja. Ultimate Ninja tem. É que é o Ultimate Axel 5, né? É que Ultimate Ninja, se eu não me engano, é o nome comercial. E. O nome. Ultimate Ninja é um nome japonês. Nome americano.
Not on patrol, we should get some
E
rest.
o Axel é japonês. É alguma coisa assim, cara. A única diferença entre os jogos é essa. Ultimate Axel eu acho que é o nome japonês e Ultimate Ninja é o nome americano. Acho que é isso. O Kratos da China? Acho que não tem um Kratos da China. Quer dizer, tirando aqueles bonecos chineses, né? Ok. Esse maluco vai ser rejeitado de novo, quer ver?
Good quality, good price, hassle-free delivery.
Falei, ó. Beleza. Mano, o cara não sabe aceitar um não, né? Como resposta, cara. Beleza, vamos teleportar.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
É, não, o cara é fofinho. O cara, ele genuinamente se apaixonou pela menina, mas... É, sei lá, quarta reencarnação da menina que eles... Que ele tenta ficar junto. A menina cansou, né? Assim, não chega, cara. Fiquei 3 encarnações inteiras com você. Na quarta eu não quero mais.
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the...
Desistiu da vida? Tá deprê, ó. Só um cogumelo. O maluco ficou mó triste, cara. E tem uma coisa que eu não vi ainda. Aqui é o cupomzinho. E pronto. Vamos pra missão principal agora. Chega de enrolar, né?
Would you like me to relay your message?
Não, mas o pessoal aqui, essa raça no jogo, eles renascem. O cara é muito gado. Não tenho muita paciência pra esses caras gado assim, não.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins." Generalship is no trifling matter. It is a duty one must bear.
I think she actually really enjoys it.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the general promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu.
Ah, da Liga da Justiça acho que é o Batman.
Devotion is evident.
Gosto muito do Flash, mas o Batman ainda acho mais legal.
You are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that thanks have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
E o seu? Qual o seu personagem favorito aí da Liga, Bianca?
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
Flash. Eu gosto bastante do Flash. Meu segundo favorito.
The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's Resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin? The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Phantilia. When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke.
Eu acho sem graça?
The Commission became
Eu já acho o Superman meio sem graça.
presumably
As únicas versões do Superman que eu curti assim
disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already
foram, tipo,
some of them were
aquele
willing
Superman comunista. Eu acho ele legal.
hiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive.
E o...
They succeeded.
Tem mais um Superman que é legal.
But why would Phantilia's objective to be to
Acho que o
realize
Superman do universo Injustice, no geral, é bem legal.
nothing? They betrayed the Xianzhou only to
Agora, o Superman clássico mesmo, ele eu acho meio sem graça.
appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Lothu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously. That we may.
Esse jogo é longo, viu?
Things might seem. There are still
Só que ele é tipo Genshin Impact.
uncertain.
Que tipo, lançou com, sei lá, acho que 2 capítulos.
Xianzhou.
E aí ele vai saindo atualização direto, eu adicionando capítulos novos.
How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance.
Ah,
Already got a plan in
o
mind.
Spider-Man só quando sobrar dinheiro.
Feature in the
Não
report.
vai ser tão cedo.
But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal
Eu
affairs.
até quero jogar, mas
I hope you can.
esse só quando eu tiver dinheiro.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong. It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if Ting Yun vanished into thin air.
Sou rico, oxe, queria.
Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision.
Bem que eu queria, viu, Bianca?
I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the—
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the divination.
Ah, beleza. Temos 2 missões secundárias aqui. Pode. Quem é o outro? Ferocidade bestial. Bom, vou ignorar essa missão secundária. O problema de fazer live de Azura é que, tipo, ela eu não ganho literalmente nada com ela.
Every glance and every breeze.
Que bem que eu queria fazer live de Azura. Mas, tipo, como é jogo da Capcom... Aliás, a série de Azura é a série mais assistida aí do meu canal. E eu não ganho um centavo com ela. Qual que é? Yuri do jogo? Ela não apareceu ainda, né? Não nessa live aqui.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
Azuras Wrath. Azuras Wrath é tipo um jogo bem estilo anime.
I would like to thank the
Ele não tem o visual de anime, mas ele tem todo o restante da estrutura de um anime.
crisis.
Tem umas lutas absurdas que o cara, tipo, corta a lua no meio.
Must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept.
Esse jogo é muito bonito.
Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell, as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining
As lutas do Azuras Wrath são muito boas.
we honor those who have passed on.
Então, entre as melhores lutas de jogos que eu já vi.
And send them out to
Sem brincadeira.
stars to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Sky. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Tingyun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Tingyun's whereabouts, but at present, I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me. I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Tingyun's belongings.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as...
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Nossa, Soul Eater é muito bom. Aliás, saudade de assistir Soul Eater. O ruim de Soul Eater é que a segunda temporada é totalmente filler, né? Se seguisse o mangá, aliás, se eles adaptassem até o final do mangá, teria sido ótimo.
For a moment, I thought she'd return.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is.
Não, tem alguns animes muito bons. Soul Eater é muito bom. Pelo menos a primeira temporada.
A small box, a knife, a bow, and looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can...
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you.
O nome dessa personagem é 7 de março. Pior que é o nome dela mesmo.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues.
Então, tem a ver com a origem da personagem.
We would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom.
Que ela tava, tipo, meio que perdida, foi encontrada perdida quando ainda era criança. E aí ela foi encontrada no dia 7 de março. E aí acabou ficando como nome dela.
A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Tingyun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly give?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Tingyun would have kept. I thought she was more about Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else, except... it looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl.
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure, I've never seen Miss Tingyun use anything like that to defend herself. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room? This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it? Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up. Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
Ah, então a gente tem que entregar 2 desses itens aqui ou 3? Acho que 3, né?
Tingyun.
Bom. Bora fazer essas entregas. Pior que essa personagem é legal, cara. É uma das primeiras que você obtém aqui no jogo.
I've never attended a memorial and I don't know what I should do here.
The Sleepless Earl.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yoon promised to get for me. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea prod. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around. Miss Ting Yoon came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody... I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd ever...
We found this box of seeds among...
Thank you. All of you. I think... Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and seeing as Ting Yoon won't be able to try it.
Mistura de Ting Yoon. Oh, boa noite, Portugas. Valeu aí pela presença, meu caro.
The Lafu is famous for its mung. Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go. It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over.
Acho que essa parte nem dava pra entrar antes. É, não dava mesmo, é nova.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
Honored guests, welcome to our
Vai
humble...
ajudar o velho?
What can we
Não,
get for
perdeu nada não.
Something from Miss... Oh. When she first ate here, I told her my motto, you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cook. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Miss Ting Yoon is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled? Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? Forget it. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Ting Yoon to our restaurant.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yoon intended to gift it to.
Mr.
Eita, tem coisa aqui de novo? Beleza. Mas vamos focar aqui primeiro na quest principal.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but It has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting-Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Bonito. Bonito o ato do cara.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
This time, we needn't compete. Go.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission. And the...
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you. This is a gift from Miss Yen Sui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting-Yun. I will seek out the truth. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff.
Vamos aproveitar que a gente tá aqui e fazer a questzinha que tá aqui do nosso lado, né? Ah, óbvio, tem que derrotar os bichos aqui. Vou precisar colocar alguém de fogo na minha equipe.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
That'll be nap time.
What a headache.
Time for a shot.
So you are afraid.
Not each nap time.
Don't mess with me.
Time for a shot.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Not each nap time.
Reach the end of the story in your own.
Pelo menos são os inimigos mais fracos aqui.
What a headache.
I'm
Okay.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Time for a shot.
You have
I'm
my
on guard.
gratitude.
Ha!
Who's next?
Opa, vem, passarinho.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
That nap time.
Lance at the ready.
So you are. Who's next?
Reach the end of the story.
Beleza. É, não. Tá. Tô no lugar certo.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Yeah. Who's next?
Nap time. I'm on guard.
Hope you're prepared.
I'll end your misery. What a headache.
Naughty nap time.
This ends here.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Time for a shot.
E aí, Carol?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
É americana naturalizada chinesa?
So that's how it works.
Fiz o que eu tinha que fazer ali. Ser carismático já é uma boa coisa.
It's getting late. Where to now?
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Não sei, o canal anda tão parado.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Eu acho que é questão de tempo, meu caro.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Would you like me to relay your message?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Law Fu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Law Fu Cloud Knight's promise.
É uma maneira de se livrar também.
It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Law Fu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Law Fu.
Nice!
Pode ser um bombeiro, Ícaro.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Tá, acho que a gente fez o que tinha que fazer aqui, né?
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Balão de farinha?
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
Fine, fine. Donhung and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Oh, hi. I know we have... So soon? Also, after fighting Donhung... Safe travels.
Disco. Sim, fiquei. Só não tenho dinheiro pra comprar ela, mas fiquei. Quando eu pegar... Quando tiver dinheiro, eu vou pegar essa DLC.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Chikwe sent us a side crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need... We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby. There. That must be who Miss Chikwe asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those are...
Ora... Tá, dá pra teleportá-la pra perto.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous! Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell...
Don't worry, Miss Chinni. We've been in worse danger.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Só pelo horário aí, já vou tirar minha câmera.
Come on, I want to try something out.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
So you are afraid of me.
Is that all?
Nap time.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Is that all? Hope you're prepared.
What a headache. Who's next?
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Chingni. We're not abandoning you.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand. Cloud Knights, formation! Prepare to engage! Hold on, Chingni. We're coming to get you!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That'll take more than medicine.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
So you are afraid of me. I'll end your misery.
Is that all?
Nap time.
So you are afraid of me.
Naughty child.
You have my gratitude.
I'm on guard.
This ends.
What a headache. Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Nap time.
Is that all?
Lance at the ready.
This ends here. In the the name of Lendau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't mess with me.
That'll take more than medicine.
What a headache.
It's time.
This ends here.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
So you are afraid. I'll end your misery.
Hope you're prepared.
Naughty child. That's better.
You have
Don't
my
mess
gratitude.
with me.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qingni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, Qingni, have you thanked your benefactor?
Thank you, benefactor.
No need, Miss Qingni.
You Astral Express Trailblazers have outstanding manners, though your allegories are a little odd. It was because of both of you that Qingni escaped unscathed. Words cannot in fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me. It was a dire situation. I was the—
You promised me, Qingni. Please excuse us, benefactors.
I didn't know Yukong had that sight. You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Yes, after all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's home, but there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Anyway, let's head over. Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're... Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Sky. All right, let's head out.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Why won't you listen to me?
Because it's my life! You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Luofu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abomination? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if... Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you...
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending... I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Qingni, where are you going? I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong, but if there's...
Family issues, I'm afraid. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but... It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was, but when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring. Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but...
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang.
You two, please, wait! Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that. So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent. Like, what I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. Every time I walk along Star Watcher... Speaking of empty inside, so... I've been so angry today, I forgot to... How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskip Haven. We can try the most We're here! The thing about the most authentic snack on the Seagate. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the here. Mung Bean Soda. 1 can each. This thing has a bit of a unique flavor.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
Oh! Is there a drink like this?
No. This reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee. And...
how is it? Whoa! I've never met a traveler who could down a mung bean soda like that. But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like, well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great...
An ancient game to make your brain feel brand new.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Chingney?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. No, Not me. My genius mom did. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire, like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can...
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Dynasty. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff, and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect. I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary. I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets. Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help.
In Stargazer Navalia?
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
Indeed.
You're two kind benefactors. I'll treat you to something better than mung bean soda next. The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Ching?
Let me think.
This is your area of... Your powers of perception are impressive, that's all.
A minha voz tá aqui ainda.
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her? A bird cage. Huh, that reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage. Makes sense. How could a bird that's known this—
A Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights.
No. This is only a replica. Probably some kind of film prop.
Well, this is too big for a trinket.
Mas obrigado pelo quê?
Trinket around with her.
Por falar.
I never realized there was something inside. Is this the hunt crest? This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni.
Não por isso.
I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back later.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's...
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what turned an ace pilot. Someone who loved my mom clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep this on her person. But...
Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one...
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh.
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why Helmmaster Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a... We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation. Yes.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskip.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering.
What is your purpose for entering the seat?
Mr. Yang, and you?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to...
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a Starskiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. The seat of Divine Foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you...
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same...
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions. But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helmmaster Yukong, if you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity. Perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot? This is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter.
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past, and...
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today? Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrade. Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Cai, perished on the battlefield.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly. However, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Cai trusted each other with their lives. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality?
Let's go. We should head to Star...
You're here! My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk. Probably because of me.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other. Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past. but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
Indeed. That's probably why Yukong was never willing to fly again after the battle, and why she...
Você não tinha visto ainda?
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably... I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission.
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files.
Of course.
Yo, can I help you?
Sorry. It seems like this device is handling...
I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love...
Mr. Yang Ming is a stickler for rules. I don't want to annoy him. We can use this one. Okay.
Normal.
Let me see. Helm Masters, Personal Archive. Oh, I got it! Let's go. It should be here. Let's...
Miss Qingni, I don't think that...
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travel...
No, I still think... I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni.
Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on my... Come on, please, look at it with... Let's read it together. Maybe her dad...
is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter, bringing Outworld. What do you have in your hands? Let me see. How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the...
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm down. Let us
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough.
I understand, Mr. Yang Min. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I want to know what happened. How she went from ace pilot to Helm Master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. No, this isn't something I should read. Yes. Miss Tsai? I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guan Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guanyan couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, it was tragic when Saeed died soon after. Saeed's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Saeed's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away. Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived long enough to remember more than the Foxian pilot. In the end, all the ace pilots perished. The only thing I can do is...
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this.
You're welcome. I know. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. Please don't tell your mother that you saw me.
Got it.
Hurry, Madame Yukong.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of... there are hidden compartments on the left, right, and... Got it. This looks similar to Mom's diary. So, I was adopted? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot? When I was little, I asked my mom where my dad was. She said I was grown from the Star Skiff assembly line. I thought she was just a bad liar. I even thought she meant I'd inherited. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. It's fine. I don't need you to do anything.
You're all done? I see. Let's find Helmet. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't...
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Ixi,
Qingni kindly agreed.
tem mais de 150 jogos aqui.
She mentioned
É difícil dizer quais.
things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now. I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try...
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject.
Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang...
Miss Qingni...
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble. All right, it's
Actually, I want to become a
We've talked...
Seems like Miss...
I thought Mr. Yang said we...
Is that Sai's diary? I understand now. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond.
Acho que
Forgiveness and reason.
eu posso na próxima live
Anything you have to say.
mostrar todos os meus jogos. Mostrar a biblioteca. Eu deixo vocês escolherem aí o que jogar depois.
I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space. To be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness. To float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We flew starskiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Lafu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Tsai. Tsai? Hold on, Tsai. Tsai, open your eyes. Tsai?
Thank you. You go. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Jinmi walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Tsai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Jingni is waiting for you. She lost Guangyan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Tsai! 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 When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Tsai, your father Guangyan, we were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
that I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter. I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
Because I already touched the sky.
Nossa, tô morrendo de sono. Acho que vou indo nessa aqui, Bianca. Valeu aí pela presença. Valeu pela presença de todos que apareceram aí. E a gente se vê aí numa próxima live. Boa noite aí. Uma boa sexta-feira. Depois eu mostro a biblioteca pra gente decidir qual jogo fazer depois.